This is so beautiful. So what a beautiful sound. What a lovely line. Oh my goodness me. Wow, this is just so, like, the story is just so fantastic. Kia ora and welcome. My name is ZoeStibi and I'm a vocal coach with over 18 years of experience in teaching people like yourself how to sing. So if you're interested in singing with more control, more stability, and with more power, then check out the description because my online singing school, the Vocal Academy, is accepting new students. I would love to see you there. In today's video, we're taking a look at Kacey Musgraves with The Architect. I know she's a fantastic singer, but I've never heard this song and I can't wait to see what she's up to with her vocal technique.
Simple and somehow complex, sweet and divine, perfect design. Can I speak to the architect? There's a canyon that cuts through the desert. Did it get there because of a flood? Was it devised, or were you surprised when you saw how grand it was?
This is so beautiful. So what a beautiful sound. Da, 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 da. So we've got quite a breathy sound there. Now you might listen to it, and I was sort of listening to it going, is that head voice or is that chest voice? I think it's quite a breathy chest voice, but it's got almost a little bit of a sound of a falsetto in there. You can kind of feel like she switches da, 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 da. She's going into, in the second time round, I'll point it out, she goes into more of a chest voice sound and then back out into this falsetto.
Even something as small as an apple, simple and somehow complex, sweet and divine, perfect design. Can I speak to the architect?
Yes, important, perfect, and that perfect, she went into that chest voice sound there. Da, 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 da. Actually, it could really be a falsetto sound at this part of the range. Well, in the D4, which is the D above middle C, and we got that. I really do think it's a bit of a falsetto sound. Da, 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 da. And that lovely falsetto sound is really creating a base of where we're going to go, because we want to start small in order to kind of take our song on a journey.
Canyon that cuts through the desert.
You get it. There's a canyon that cuts through the desert. She's gone into that slightly more closed, thicker vocal fold and then come back out again.
Did it get there because of a flood? Was it devised, or were you surprised when you saw how grand it was? Was it thought out at all, or just paint on a wall? Is there anything that you regret? I don't understand. Are there blueprints or plans? Can I speak to the architect?
So we can be da 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 da. We've got again this sort of like little bit of this falsetto-y sound. Da 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 da. Let's just go back and have a little listen to that. And you've got this really, really lovely articulation where you're hearing every single word that she's saying, but it's not, can I speak to the architect? You know, it's not like really, really hard articulation. This is why we practice it with kind of over-the-top articulation, and then it gives us that strength in the muscles in order to sing like this, where we kind of don't have to kind of overdo it.
Is there anything that you regret? I don't understand. Are there blueprints or plans? Can I speak to the architect?
And you really da 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 da. Got this really soft kind of falsetto. Could call it also a head voice sound. There's a little bit of breath coming through. The vocal folds are slightly open. We've got that cry sound and quite low volume in order to get that high in the range. And also we adjust the volume as we're taking a breathy sound higher. We want to sing a little bit quieter and take a little bit of that breath out.
Sometimes I look in the mirror and wish I could make a request. Could I pray it away? Am I shapeable clay? Or is this as good as it gets? One day you're on top of a mountain, so high that you'll never come down. your back carries ember and ash, and it burns your whole house to the ground.
I mean, that doesn't sound very nice, but I just love what a beautiful how it ember and ash and it burns your whole house to the ground. What a lovely line. Oh my goodness me. So I am not a country music expert by any means of the imagination, but I really do love the storytelling aspect of country music. I do enjoy listening to it. And so we've got this repetition of the melody going on, but we're really being made to listen to the story that she's telling by the repetition in the guitar, because she's playing the same thing over and over again, and the repetition of the melody. And so that's just very in this theme of, I think it's coming from folk music, really coming into the genre of country music, where it's more to do with the way in which I'm treading lightly here, because I'm not really an expert on these things, but for my interpretation, it's more to do with the way that you sing it that makes it sound more country, and sort of the chords that you use, but it's very, very similar to folk music in terms of the storytelling and the way that it repeats itself. So you can hear with this little bit of this accent coming in there, actually she doesn't really have a super strong ember and ash, when you've got this little coming in there, and that sort of accent is quite prevalent in this style of music.
So high that you'll never come down. And the wind at your back carries ember and ash, and it burns your whole house to the ground. Is it thought out at all, or just paint on a wall? Is there anything that you regret? I don't understand. Are there blueprints or plans? Can I speak to the architect?
And that's it. Can I speak to the architect? That arc going from that closed vocal fold into more of a falsetto sound. That's really, really brought on by the tongue position. Architect. So when we're pulling back the R for the arc, it's going to, it allows us to kind of grip the sound. Architect. I mean, it's also because she's a wonderful singer and she's been doing this for a really, really long time. That is a really great effect that you can use not only in country music, but you can also use it in a lot of other styles of music as well. So you can go, and you're trying to stay on the same note. Obviously, I wasn't. She's doing it beautifully. It's amazing.
Don't understand. Are there blueprints or plans? Can I speak to the architect? I thought that I was too broken, maybe too hard to love. I was in a weird place, then I saw the right face, and the stars and the planets lined up. Does it happen by chance? Is it all happenstance? Do we have any say in this mess?
Wow, this is just so, the story is just so fantastic. So we can really hear that she's staying kind of in the same vocal quality the whole time, but you feel like the emotions are increasing or the stakes are getting higher. And now she's met that person, that she was talking about in the song. And then you could really hear that, we almost got rid of a little bit of that breath. We've increased the volume ever so slightly, but it's still maintaining that kind of cyclical feeling of the song.
We have any say in this mess? Is it too late to make some more space? Can I speak to the architect? This life that we make, is it random or fate? Can I speak to the architect? Is there an architect?
I absolutely love that we have someone performing a song like that on such a huge stage, and they're performing such a simple song. And it's so simple in terms of, really, if you look at it and you look at the lyrics that she's using and that build up, this is like a poem, and that's what makes this not simple. The chords are relatively simple. You can see she's just going from like, I think it was by the look of it, like a C add 9 and G add 9 and a D. It's sort of like just kind of doodling around those same sort of chords. But it's not about showing these incredible feats on your guitar if you're going to be a singer or things. I'm sure she's a fantastic guitarist as well, but she's still a fantastic guitarist even if she's playing a really, really simple song. I just want to kind of get that out there, that you can write songs and share your truth, but you don't have to be, you know, like Van Halen on the guitar. I can't wait to have a look at more Kacey Musgraves. What a fantastic sound she has. Let me know down in the comments, though, what your favourite Kacey Musgraves song is for a live performance and what your favourite performance is of her. Because I love how simple that was. That was just so beautiful. Oh my goodness me. If you're interested in learning how to sing, then check out the description below because I've got some freebies for you, as well as my online singing school, the Vocal Academy, is accepting new students if you're interested in singing with more control and stability. I have weekly singing lessons as well as bi-weekly masterclasses available for you. Check out some, let's try to think who's really similar actually. I'm going to have a think about that and you're going to see a really similar video from same sort of vocal perspective here. Have an awesome rest of the day. And remember, anyone can learn to sing. You just have to be given the tools, and that's what I'm here for. Happy singing. Ka kite anō.